theirs will be dried up by 2029,
Based on what?
based on American consumption.
Based on what resource do you have that from?
Well, it's our main guy that runs those printers, he talks about it all day long.
Well, my grandfather and my great-grandfather drilled oil wells.
And we're nowhere close to anywhere running out of oil. So you can just tell what people are full of shit. Plus the,
But majority of the decisions aren't made by the president himself, it's made by
he
Congress.
shut down the drilling, not Congress.
Congress approves everything.
He shut down the drilling. Congress had nothing to do with it. Plus, he won't let the Keystone Pipeline happen.
That's like these people that are getting laid off from work right now burning that on the lawn as well.
Well, that's it. That's because of Obamacare. That's exactly right. That's causing corporations to lay off people because they can't afford the health care
Oh, they can
rising.
afford it. Major corporations can afford it. They just choose not to. Like Papa John's, for example. Papa John's refused to give his employees enough hours to be eligible for health care, to where he maintains their employees' rate.
You've been listening to the left too much, folks.
It's the truth, though.
It's not the truth.
Just like the owner.
Okay, where's Obama's birth certificate, smart ass? Where is it?
I don't know where he
Where's his college records? Let's hear about it. Where are they?
I don't keep up with his personal life, but at the same time, I've never been the president of a nation,
He's unconstitutional.
and I don't know how to run a nation. So it's not my place to say whether or not he's doing his job
I can
right
fix
or
the
wrong.
budget in 6 days flat and
A lot
rest
of
on the
people-
7th.
A lot of people believe they can fix the budget that quick, but at the same time, our nation is based off of segregation. Our nation functions and thrives on segregation. Whether it's,
I think you're living in the Civil
Whether-
War, man.
I'm not talking white versus black. I'm talking Republican versus Democrat. Republicans don't want to work with the Democrats. The Democrats don't want to work with the Republicans.
That may be
As long
true.
as they're working together, our nation's debt problems will never be solved. It just won't happen. Our nation thrives on segregation, regardless if it's white versus black, Muslim versus Christian,
Well,
red versus blue. That's how our nation always has been. Not just our nation, but the world in general. That's just how the world functions. Human society functions based on segregation. It's the reason why we have our incomes based off of classes. You got the middle class and the poor class and the wealthy. But it's like a census report that came out a couple weeks ago, based on one of the CEOs of Walmart, one of Sam Walton's daughters. She makes $21 billion a year, just for her alone. $21 billion a year. If she took a $2 billion pay cut, just $2 billion out of $21 billion, just $2 billion, and used that money to give all of Walmart's employees a pay raise, that would take the nation's percent of people on welfare and food stamps down by 15%. Just
do
by
you see
giving-
anyone
just
holding a
by
gun
giving-
to the people's heads to work at Walmart?
No, but people have to have a job. But at the same
So
time,
you think that the government should control what people are paid?
No. Nobody said the government believes that the government should control it. But I'm saying, as an owner of a business, you should be a little more financially responsible to take care of your employees better than to worry
I
more about
saw Sam
Sam.
Walton's biography on the History Channel.
Sam Walton was a good man. Sam Walton
He
was not
gave
good.
his employees profit sharing.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. They claim they do, but they don't. I worked for Walmart for 2 years.